Can you tell? Are we live yet? It tells
It's
you before me.
it says live on YouTube.
Oh, funny. See?
Yeah.
It's not updated for me yet.
It doesn't say it in the corner at the top.
Nope, not yet.
How fun. Okay, so then how do you see the questions that people ask? You have it on
Okay.
your
Can you tell? Are we live yet? It tells you before me. Can you hear So that you can hear it, and you just asked me how I know the chat. It's because I pull it up on my iPad.
Oh,
So
fancy.
when I'm looking down straight here, it's because your questions that I sent you are here. But when I'm looking this way, I'm in the live chat.
How fun. Okay,
So,
this is cool.
except I just closed it. There we are. All right. Oh, we have somebody here. Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. Let me know who's here. Let us know how your classes went this morning if you're a teacher, and say hello so we know who's here. So yay, I'm super excited to have Rachel here. We've been emailing back and forth, but I hadn't gotten a chance to meet her. So hey.
That's normally how this goes, right? With VIPKid teachers, it's all our friends online. So
right.
It's exactly the opposite of what we tell our kids, but then we have all these friends online.
Right. And we really do. I mean, I'm in a group here with, I think there's 100 of us now in the YouTubers group. Are you in that group? Did I see you in there?
No.
Okay, well, it's VIPKid YouTubers. So if you're a YouTuber,
that category. Well, we're not YouTubers though.
You're not on YouTube yet.
No.
Oh, well, we'll have to have to get you up there, get you up to speed. But I know your box is all over YouTube.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
A bunch of my friends have done their unboxing lives. So, and that's how I got started. So, okay, Rachel, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, myself. All right. Well, my name is Rachel. I live in Huntsville, Alabama. I have 4 kids, and my husband is a diesel mechanic. I went to school for speech therapy, but then did my. Oh no, wait, you too?
No, I love speech therapy. I've learned so much from my friend. And Sunday, I have a speech therapist coming on the Meet the Teacher.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, that's excellent. So I got my undergrad in speech and communicative disorders, and I did my observation hours at a senior living facility, and then I never left. They sucked me in, and I never left. So I did 5 years in memory care with dementia, Alzheimer's, and loved it. Loved it. Became the memory care director, but it was just a lot every day, all day. So I have 4 kids, so I decided, you know what, it's time to be home. And so that's where I found VIPKid. But I found VIPKid in 2017, but then I thought it was a scam. So of course I sat on it for a while, being like, there's no way this is real. And then I finally went to a fast pass because I felt it was comfortable there to be able to meet people who actually were teachers.
Live.
Yeah. We're trying to explain to my husband, it's a company in China and they're going to send us money. Yeah, it just doesn't always go that way. So that's how I got into teaching, and I've been teaching for almost 2 years now.
That's great. I'm writing a question down as I think of them. So
perfect.
Okay. So what was your why for starting? You said you had 4 kids at home.
Yes. And I just wanted to be there for the fun and also the not fun. I mean, it was one of those things where you kind of sit back and you say, okay, I have a career that I love, but then I also have children that I love. And if there's an easy middle, we all do it. But you always have to make a decision. And some people can make a decision. Some people don't have that ability. And I had that ability where I could stay home and decide what I wanted to do. And then finding VIPKid, it was a no-brainer then, because I'm done at 9:00 in the morning, and then I'm with my kids, and we could do doctor's appointments. We can do baseball practice, all of that. And then I can do it. So
yeah. You didn't miss those first beginning things.
Yes.
I'm sure you've heard it before, but you look way too young to have 4 kids.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I turned 30 this year. So in January, I turned 30. Yes. So it was my milestone, because that's what, everybody says, you're too young. And so now I can say, I'm 30 though. So
my 21-year-old just got married yesterday. So talk about crazy.
See?
I don't know how that happened.
It happens too fast. That's the problem.
Hello, Paula. Thanks for coming. And Karen is here. Hi. Paula, I don't know why you're not a moderator, but you are now. So we have moderators here. And
fun.
You know what happened?
No.
I had Nancy Taylor on the show, and there were people that came in that were not nice in my chat. And luckily my friends are there, because I don't really check the chat for that kind of stuff.
Really?
it was bad enough to where YouTube disabled it and the chat is gone. They even took down my video and I
No.
had to get permission to get it back on there. So
But you never saw what it was?
no, because my friends took it down before I could. So I know they said something about us being trash and stuff, but it was Nancy Taylor and I about teaching. Like, come on, people.
Wow. See, that's what happens when people are home too much. Now you just have too much time on your hands.
Right. So now I have
Wow.
all of my awesome friends in the chat. So
Well, there you
they keep
go.
my back. And one, Kelly, is here and she's the one that had to do most of it. So
Wow.
okay. So what does your VIP kid schedule look like?
So pre-time change or post-time change? So,
Whichever one
and
you want to.
pre-regulations or post-regulations. So I used to do 10
Right.
classes a day. I used to do 10 classes in the morning. Back when you could teach all the way up till the end.
Right.
So that's what I would do. And I did that for about a little over a year. And I would do that between 5 and 6 days a week.
Mhm.
And loved it, loved it, loved it. And so now with the time change and all that, now I'm back to 8 in the morning. But yeah, we went back down to 6 in the
Mhm.
morning when the time change happened because 2:30 getting up. It's like, no, that's still nighttime.
Yeah.
I can talk myself into 3:30, but
Uh-huh.
2:30, it's like, no, this is still night.
Yeah.
So since then, now we're back up to 8. But yeah, doing those 6 classes felt good for a while. Then you work
Right.
your way back and think, I did 10 of these.
I
So yeah.
compromised. So
Yeah,
with
what
the
did you do?
time change, I ended up sleeping in a half hour and opening one more class.
Well, there you go. See, now
I was
that's a
like,
good trade-off.
so I
Yeah.
open up 7 now in the
It's a
mornings,
mental
and then I
game.
open, yeah, a few
Yeah.
at night. Great. Okay, so now you are a coach now, or you were a
Mhm.
coach?
No, so Fast Pass coach, we had Fast Pass for a while up until I believe February is when they put a pause on it.
Oh, is
And
that what it
that's that
was?
in-person
Mm-hmm.
coaching before you get hired. And so now I'm an online coach. Sam is as well. Yeah. So
Okay,
we met at Fast Pass and then now we're in online coaching.
great.
Yeah.
So with the online coaching,
Mhm.
is that your evenings then? So you teach in the morning and have those in
So that's both
trying to
day
remember.
and evening. Yeah. So they
Okay,
offer a lot of sessions during the day and both up until about 8 o'clock at night, training new applicants. So yeah, it's
great.
fun. It's good.
Yeah, I loved my class. I told you whoever
That's
I
so
had was
exciting that you went through the process. That makes me so
I did.
happy.
So did my friend Andrea from yesterday.
Oh, well, there you
So,
go.
let's see. So you've been teaching about 2 years.
Mhm.
What did you? No, you already answered that. You're good, man. Do you have a favorite teaching moment or funny story?
Well, I actually went to China in October to meet some of my students. We
Oh,
went with a
nice.
group of Fast Pass coaches and some of their family members. So we went, and I'm 5'10" in real life, but you don't think that when you see someone on the camera.
Yeah, you definitely don't look that
Scared
tall.
all of my students. Scared them when they saw how tall I was, because a lot of them are a lot shorter. So it's funny the pictures that we have. So that was a
Oh,
really funny moment to kind of see that all come full circle. And
great.
then the coolest part that I've ever experienced teaching is a student came from China to visit here at my house, and her father. I got a tea set from my husband for Christmas, a Chinese tea set,
Uh-huh.
and we sat around and we had tea, and he cooked the tea for us in traditional Chinese way, and that was so cool for all of my children to see that as well.
Hmm.
They loved it. So that
Yeah.
was definitely highlight forever. Chinese tea with one of my students in my dining room, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
That is great. I lived in Japan for 7 years. I
Oh
don't know if you've
wow.
heard that before.
No, I
And
haven't.
doing their tea ceremonies, and it's a very serious
It
thing,
is. It is. It's the equivalent to like doing business while golfing here. That's what he was
Right?
explaining to us. He was like, Americans go golf and we drink tea. So it's funny
Right.
how, yeah, deals are made there. So
Right. Okay. What is a good fortune box?
what is a good fortune box? All right,
See
so a
my
good
box right
fortune
here?
box, yes, makes me so happy. We never in a million years thought it would come to this, and we're in our
Really?
third. That was our third month, so we're in our third
Oh,
month. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's happening super fast. We're super excited about it, but never thought it would be here. So it happened at 3 a.m. My friend Sam and I have the Marco Polo app. I don't know if you have that, but that's the only way we stay sane doing all these classes in the morning time because she has the same schedule as I do. We
Right.
also have our friend Amy, who's another fast pass coach in Alabama, and we were Marco Poloing around. And so I said, wouldn't it be crazy if we had like a subscription box for teachers? Because I still do have an Etsy shop for making shirts for teachers. And
Okay.
so I said, I have a lot of repeat customers, but I feel like there's got to be a way to like surprise them with something. So wouldn't it be cool if we had a box? Or at first I said a bag. And my friend Sam makes buttons. That was her Etsy shop. I said we could add a button and then a
Mhm.
shirt and like a banner or something for your backdrop. And I said, then we can just send it out once a month and then they don't have to keep checking back for new designs. One would be on its way. It'd be awesome. And she was like, let's do it. I said, so you don't think it's crazy? And she's like, well, let's do it. So then
Right.
we decided within the next 3 days, we had the whole thing mapped out, planned out,
Wow.
mapped out what it could be. And it was just an overpouring of ideas. And so we planned to launch it in February for Chinese New Year. Surprise, in 2020, Chinese New Year is in January. So we were like, okay. And we had already ordered some stuff. So we're like, here we go. We're just going to launch it. So we launched it January 4th, I think, is when we launched it officially.
Wow.
And it has just grown from there. And now we're adding in teachers to feature them in the box and get more
Hmm.
things in the box and get teachers spin on things. It has been so cool and so fun to
Yeah.
watch it grow so quickly and in a really cool way.
Right. I can't believe you guys are keeping up. It seems like it's been
Well, so
Well,
we started with 211 for the first month, and then we did like 280 for the second month. And then we went to 360 for this last month. And I was like,
wow.
oh, that's not such a big jump. It's a big jump to pack boxes in your kitchen on your kitchen table from 280 to 360. It's a huge difference. So we felt that
Right.
whole time. We're like, okay.
So how did you come up with the idea for the boxing and everything? I mean,
So the box
it just
itself,
came so fast. I
yes,
mean,
yes. So actually packing the boxes or putting it all in there?
well, like finding a place to do your boxes and
Oh,
things,
yeah.
doesn't that usually take
Google, we got on it. Yeah. So yeah,
That
Sam
is
found a
awesome.
place, and then we found somebody that did our logo for us, and we went back and forth. I was in car line, and she was on her end, and we went back and forth, approved a couple designs, and we had it. We honestly thought that we would have like 6, 8 months to kind of like perfect it until it really till it became something, but we love it so much and it just went somewhere that we didn't expect it. So it's been a lot of fun. And that's all our Marco Polos are now. What about this? And what about this? So we
Right.
actually went together out of town a couple weeks ago before it got bad. And we planned out the whole next year. So we have the
Wow.
themes, everything that goes inside. We've priced it all out. I know. So we have like
Yay.
a vault in our Google documents, yeah, of the all next year.
Okay, who made the black shirt from last month? I want to find that
The
shirt.
black shirt. Which one?
It says teacher in Chinese.
The panda shirt.
Yes.
The panda shirt. Yeah, so I drew the pandas and then we worked with some bamboo brushes to make that. But yeah, we designed that one. Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Is there any way to buy
exclusive.
them still?
Nah, it's not. And that's the crazy part. I know. We go back and forth so much about, well, what happens if someone missed it and wants it? And we're like,
Right.
oh, you gotta get it. And so that's what we keep going back and forth on. So this is actually the first month that we ordered extra cups and extra mouse pads. So we will have those available if somebody wants those.
Right.
But yeah, there's that real, hey, I kind of want in on this now that I've seen what it is, but it's
Yeah.
like you gotta get on it before you don't know what it
I
is.
thought I did. You remember my email? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, we misunderstood each other.
Yeah. So once they're opened, if you sign up after they're opened, then they've already been shipped out, and then you get the next batch. Yep.
Gotcha. Good to know.
Yeah.
And all of us got ours on the same day, so it was
I
super fun.
know. It was so fun. We've perfected it a little bit. It used to be that Alabama would get it the next day and like 3 days later everyone else. So we kind of hold some back and make it where everyone just kind of gets the bulk. And there are those stragglers and we do apologize, but we got them across all the way to
Wow.
Utah in 2 days. So I think we figured it out. So that's good.
Nice, nice. Okay, I'm just checking the chat. Oh, you've got questions coming in.
Okay.
Great. Guys, keep the questions coming. We'll ask them in just a little bit, okay? Um, I have to say, Paige said, I loved my box. I enjoyed my bath bomb last night.
Ah, yes, we saw her video. Yeah,
That's
and we
awesome.
actually don't know what the fortunes say inside the bath bombs because we ordered them from a third.
There's fortunes in there?
It's a fortune cookie. Of course, there's
I
fortunes
know,
in
but
there.
it's gonna be in your bathtub. Where's
I
my
know.
cookie?
That's why you pull it out while you're in there. It was fun. So, oh yeah. There's a fortune. Don't they smell so good? I could not get over how well they came out.
Oh, it's on my desk, my messy desk here.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Jordan did an unboxing the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I don't take baths," so she did. It started fizzing, and yeah, yes,
Oh, that's fun. I know my daughter's going to want to steal that when she visits. She's 19 and
smells so
loves bath
good.
bombs. It's on my desk somewhere. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you guys can't see my desk right now. Okay, so, well, I don't know. You kind of answered this one. What made you want to make the boxes and sell them? I think it's a terrific idea.
Hard for me because currently, right now, I'm in my laundry room with a door that shuts, and it's very very off the kitchen, separate from everything else. And my day was over at 9 o'clock in the morning. And I traveled to China and came back.
Yeah.
But then I felt like I wasn't connecting with other people that understood what this was. And
Yeah.
so I started out, I started strong. And then I feel like I kind of tapered off a little bit because if you didn't in real life go to meetups, like I didn't have time. And
Yeah.
I stayed home to be able to stay home with my kids. And then I didn't, I could have taken them, of course, but it's, that's when I lived in Atlanta. And I'm like, I'm not going to drive an hour and a half. And it's
Yeah.
hard because then I kind of felt even more isolated. And I'm like, okay, I'm
Hmm.
not working. I'm not around colleagues in a way that
Hmm.
that would be something I'm used to. So where does that kind of fit for me? And so then that's where I met Sam at FastPass. And then when we started texting, and then we started talking, I'm like, yes, this is how you find your people. These are my
Hmm.
people. And not I don't think everybody has that yet. And
Right.
we were thinking, okay, what's the best way to bring that feeling of I see you, this is for you, and this is tailored for what you do, because
Right.
it's so rare to find another online teacher that does this. Even though
Hmm.
there's so many of us out there, it's rare to find it in your community. And
Right.
so that's why this grew into something that we love, because there's a couple pieces to it. Number one, you get the box, it's
Hmm.
from us, that it is filled with something that's going to be for you.
Right.
And we as moms and dads, we make a lot of sacrifices, and
Hmm.
there are some times where you're just like, this is for me, and this is something that is
Yeah.
tailored for you. And it's
Hmm.
very much, we see you, we understand it, we're here too.
Right.
And then the other piece to it is we got a really good sturdy box for a reason, and that's so you don't throw it away. You're
Hmm.
supposed to fill it with props that you don't use anymore, and you're supposed to give it away. You're supposed to get it out of your house. So if people say, oh, I have 5 boxes in my house, it's like, no, you're not doing it right. You want to make sure that you get it out of there. And what a crazy thing to happen with what's going on in our world right now.
Hmm.
And I don't say country, world, because it's affecting all of us, where now all the meetups are shut down. And
Right.
it's like, okay, so it was fun this last month because I felt it the most when
Hmm.
we're packing these boxes. We're talking about teachers, we're peeling labels, we see their name. It's it's fun to now see people on Facebook and say, I know your name and I know where you live
Uh-huh.
because where you fall in our labels. And I just feel like it's a bigger community and a more intertwined community than we ever thought possible. And
Hmm.
opening this up to them, it's like, yes, we're doing good, we're doing
Hmm.
something really meaningful, and we're really connecting in a way that we all understand.
And positive. It's fun. I love all the
Yes.
color and the
Yes.
note card, and it was so much fun.
Yes.
Good. Um, oh, I lost what I was gonna say. I was so excited. Okay, let's see. Oh, so speaking of featured teachers
Mhm.
and things, you guys were featured on WeChat and
Ah,
Weibo.
Yes. Yes.
Can you
Yes.
tell us about that for those that missed it? I saw it this morning and I'm like, oh, I gotta ask her.
Yes, yes. My students have seen it today, so a couple of them said something. So it was really crazy to talk about it there too. Um, so we got a VIP kid reached out to us and just said, "Hey, we see what you're doing, and we think it's really cool. So can you tell us a little bit about it?" So then we kind of had the same conversation about how really bringing teachers together and
Mhm.
trying to create a connection that also ripples out through your family too, because we're thinking that it's hard to explain what happens before someone wakes up, right? So trying to explain what you're doing is hard, and no one wants to sit around and watch your classes. I've tried; none of the kids want to do that. So it's fun to show them this side of it and this piece of it. And when
Yeah.
we traveled to China, there was such a rich culture there. It was so exciting and
Mhm.
everything meant something. And there was meaning behind every statue in front of every building. And we went on these tours and they would tell us, and it was just why are we not learning about this? And
Mhm.
so when we did our first box, that's when we included like a lucky knot, and then we saw families making the knot with their kids or handing it to a friend, and we're like, this is how we can spread it out. And VIP Kid is like, that is awesome.
Mhm.
That's what something that we want to see happen. And it's always that secondary effect from meeting these students. And you know, they latch on and you can't get out of it. You can't
Can't.
let go. Yeah, you love them.
Priority booking for 2 in the morning.
Yes.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And then you meet their families and their little brothers, and you're
Mhm.
just like, yeah, you're part of my family now too.
Yeah.
So then they said, can you send us in a video and just kind of explain it? So we did. And we did an all call for teachers who had the box to send us in some pictures. So a couple teachers were also featured
Oh, fun.
there, yeah, wearing their shirts. And it was really fun because we made the video and then we took all the bloopers and made our own video. I don't That's the one we posted a couple weeks ago.
I
And
haven't
then
seen
I
it.
was just scrolling through yesterday and I saw it. I thought that looks like the Good Fortune box. And I clicked it and there we are. And I'm like, this is insane. So it was cool to be able to talk to some of my students about it because some of them
Yeah.
have helped me. Like, does this look right when I do the teacher on the shirt? I'll show them the design and we talk about it.
Cute.
Yeah. And then we talk about Jordan's, the Ni Hao. Yeah. So we showed them some of the design. So she's showing her
Mhm.
students and all. So it's really finding that connection that way too. And yeah, we're really excited about how that went.
Good. So the featured teachers are not necessarily or don't
Yes.
necessarily have something in the box.
Okay, so we started that. Yeah, so they had something in the box. So Amanda
Okay.
Panda had something in the box, and that was awesome. So then we talked to Jordan, and then it turned out it was going to be 360 of these crust. And
Yeah,
so we said, and they need to be done in 20 days. And so you can't
you
do that.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we decided then is that we were going to kind of flex it. And if it's somebody who can provide something for the box, then
Hmm.
yeah, let's feature them and then we can give them product. Or we can get a couple different featured teachers and get some exposure out there to some Etsy shops because there are some talented teachers out there. I
Yeah.
mean, are you kidding me with this? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Not it.
yeah, not,
Not it.
yeah. So it was,
Evelyn Joy is very, very crafty.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
been
it's,
making paintings and things, and she's
yes.
crafty. So I like watching all her things, but I am not.
Yeah, I do great on the iPad, but there's no way I could stitch. Yeah, so she created this shop, and it's just come at a perfect time because
Mhm.
everybody's circumstances are changing, and there are teachers that are supporting other teachers, and
Mhm.
it's like, why
I
not?
love
We're
it.
all here. We're all here for each
Right.
other, so let's do it. And it's just fun to see that happen and kind of see how that explodes.
Yeah. So let's shout her out really quick. It's
Yeah,
Jordan. Her Etsy shop is Stitch
stitch,
Please
please.
662,
Yeah,
and you're using Good Fortune 1.
Good Fortune 1. And it can be good on anything in her shop, she said. But yeah, this is what she made for the teachers who
Great.
won it. And then you can order it from her shop. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat here because they've got some great things going in here.
Awesome.
Paula, my boys have been playing with the cup. They think it is cool since you can squish it.
Yes.
Okay,
Isn't
I
that
did
cool?
too.
Yes.
I was like, look at this.
Yes. And you definitely find out if you're a straw biter or not. Like if you have some sort of like yearning to bite it while you're there. we get that sometimes too. Like, I wanted to
Says
eat
the
it. And you're like,
speech
that's not,
pathologist.
you don't want to be biting it. But yeah, it's funny because we kind of went all in on this cup and just kind of trusted it from what we saw. And I kept thinking it's gonna be too squishy to hold. What are we gonna do? And Sam's like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be
Right.
fine. And we get it. I'm like, all right, it's awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, you never know. And then yeah. And it
Right.
matches the mouse pad. How exciting,
That
right?
is super cute. It
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Well, speaking of the mouse pad, I have that right here too.
Yes. So Sam drew that.
What, Sam drew it?
Sam drew the mouse pad and then I wrote inspire. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. So
Love
it's
it.
fun because it's definitely our creative outlet
Mhm.
and we are learning things that you never thought you'd be learning. Yeah. So we're learning how to build websites. We're learning about these processing systems.
I've been working on my
Yeah.
website today. There's a lot
There's a
that goes
lot.
into it. Yeah.
But there's something to be said too for flexing a part of your brain that you haven't in so long. So you're like, yes, this feels good and it's fun. It's definitely fun. It's an adventure.
Right?
Yeah.
It is. So actually, my husband often sits down and helps me write them because I'll talk to him like, okay, this is a speech pathologist. What kind of questions do you think? So he actually said, find out if there's going to be, are there any plans to add more boxes or
Ooh,
products? Look at
can
her.
I announce that here? I don't know, Kasie. Can I do that? I mean, maybe.
I
Okay.
think so.
So what we do want to do is give some sort of option for people who are helping someone through the hiring process. So a new teacher box. Yeah.
Oh, that
So
would be
yeah.
fun.
So instead of racking your brain like, okay, I get this money and what am I supposed, do I give something back to them or do I figure it out? Yeah. So the new teacher box where we will definitely say what's inside of it. And it's going to be like the best of. So we'll
Right.
definitely like a banner, a self-care item, something that represents Chinese culture for sure. And then a personalized shirt that has their
Good.
name on it and that it's ready to go. So we're
Mm.
gonna have those hopefully by next month stocked.
Wow.
Yeah. So then
I
that
told my
way.
husband, I'm like, maybe they'll do like a kids box for all these kids that are stuck at home, homeschooling and
Right? Well, we had talked about too, yeah, doing like how do we tie that in for like kids and learning about Chinese culture and all of that.
Mm.
So that was fun. But this was the first month that we actually involved our students. So the cards that
I
come,
love the Mandarin cards.
yes, we have 3 videos of students walking you through how to pronounce.
Oh.
Yes, we're
Okay, well, if
very
you have any
excited.
videos you want me to add to the end of this, like your bloopers or anything that I can add, but
Ooh,
you'd have to
fun.
have permission from the
Oh,
parents to add them on
yes.
YouTube. But
Yeah, that's what we do.
let me know. Just send them to me and I'll add them to this so we
Perfect.
can
Yeah, so we're excited about
watch
that.
Sam
So
and
it's fun.
Rachel's bloopers. Would be funny.
Oh yeah, it was a whole day event to make a 2-minute video. Yeah. There's a reason we're not normally in front of the camera. That's not.
Oh, I'm just getting used to it. Okay, let's see. She's done a lot. Yeah. How did that happen with the student coming to your house?
So
Good
they
question,
were,
Kelly.
yeah, that is a good question. So this was a level 6, well, level 4 turned 5 turned 6 student. And she was going to Massachusetts for
Woo.
a camp. Yeah, for a
That's where I'm
camp over
from.
the summer. Oh, really? How funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So she was going to a camp for the summer. And so instead of flying back to San Francisco, they flew to Huntsville, Alabama. And I was like, you sure you want to do that? Yeah,
Right?
and then flew back to San Francisco from there. So she stayed here for
Oh,
4 days.
well,
Yeah, it
wow.
was fun. We went to the Space Center. They've never been to Top Golf. We went to Top Golf, and that was a riot.
I've never
And
done Top Golf.
their favorite thing of all time, Burlington Coat Factory. She still talks about it.
I
Like,
had an
okay.
issue when I was a kid at Burlington, and I'm still scared of it.
I think everybody has an issue with Burlington Coat Factory.
Okay, it's really quick. The alarm went off as I was leaving, and they asked me what I was stealing. And I was a little kid, and I started crying.
Oh
They were searching me. There was a sticker, a barcode on my shoe.
no.
I mean,
Wow.
they would never get away with it now, but
Yeah.
I've stepped in there once, and I was like,
No,
no.
it's triggering. It's
Since then.
triggering.
They really thought I stole something.
That's terrible.
I
Oh my goodness.
know. So that's funny. I don't even know. what Top Golf is?
Really? Oh, okay. So really? Where do you live?
I've been overseas
Oh, that
for
makes sense.
17 years,
That makes sense then.
but I might know it. Just, I wonder if that's what my
So
son
it's a
was playing.
driving range. And so
Okay.
it's got 2 or 3 levels to it, and it's just the short square that you stand on, and then you just hit that
Okay.
golf ball. Yeah, and then it goes into these colored circles down, and you should Google it. It's quite
I
a
think my son was telling me about it.
yeah. So where overseas were you?
I was in Japan for 7 years
Uh-huh.
and Germany for 10.
I was in Germany for like 6 years.
Really?
Yeah, with my dad. Well, my family. My dad's in the military. He was in the army.
Okay, we were too. We were
Yeah.
active. My husband and I were Air Force.
Oh, how fun! We were in Hanau and Wiesbaden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were at Ramstein the whole time. And then I was
Oh,
a
well.
teacher. So I was a Dodds teacher.
Well, there you go. That's
I know, and I left.
Ramstein Air Force Base is where we went. That BX was where I was at.
It is
That was a
awesome.
whole thing there. Yeah.
They have a Wahlburgers now, and like it's still growing.
Of course they do.
It's so, I know. It was after I left too. So
Yeah.
wow, you will need to incorporate your children to help pack.
My 12-year-old does. Yes. Yes.
Aw.
He definitely is part of that. Yes. So is my husband. And they both want to know when they're going to get a shirt. And we're like, no, you don't. Behind the scenes, behind. So we actually
They're walking
had a
advertisements. Give them a shirt.
I know. Well, there was a misprint, not a misprint, but there was like a pink smudge on one of the teacher shirts, and it fit my husband. So he wore it to the gym. He was like, I have never gotten so many weird looks from people at the gym. So yeah, so he is definitely our walking advertisement. That's for sure.
That's awesome. Do you still do lots on your Etsy, or are you giving that time to the Good Fortune box?
So I don't really advertise it anymore, but see, people still keep finding it. So yeah, we use the same supplier that for the Etsy shop for the t-shirts that we do the Good Fortune box, and we use a local family that lives here in the same little
Oh,
small
okay.
town that I do. Yeah, she loves this whole thing. So it's fun to be able to see her get so
Oh.
excited about it. Yeah. So yeah, I still do the Etsy shop, but I haven't added any new designs because if we really love a design, then we keep it for the Good Fortune box.
I'm gonna have to look. I've only been on Etsy once, and I ordered stuff.
Well, it's a hole that you can fall down real quick.
Paige said maybe with extra supplies you can do a surprise box with leftovers.
Ooh, that might be a good one.
Hey.
Yeah.
Paige said she's talking about the bath bomb. It was floating around in the tub, but I couldn't show that.
So we had that discussion last night because we were watching it. She's like, I'm gonna drop it in. So she drops it in, and Sam and I are like, how far is this gonna go? What's happening here? It was so fun to watch it.
I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, her stories on Instagram. Yeah, she went through and she was showing her bath being
Sam
drawn.
or Paige?
Paige.
Oh, Paige, I'll have to go watch.
Yeah, she was showing it being drawn, and then she drops it in and all that. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, that's hilarious. I need to go find it now. Oh, she just said, do your husbands help pack the boxes? So we got that answer.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Hello, Amy. Thanks for joining us. Amy Lou is here. And Paige, you have thought of everything, and it is so professional. So proud of you all.
Thank you. That really means a lot. That means a lot because we went back and forth on a lot of like the little details, and it's funny whenever we kind of lean in and do those details, people always notice. We almost didn't do the tissue paper because it was so packed already, and we're like, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, I feel like people would have known if we didn't do the tissue paper.
Yeah.
So it's funny. You set a standard and you definitely want to deliver on it, but you want to see like, what do they even care about? What do they not care about? Right. But it's funny. They love it when you open it up and it's all wrapped.
I was watching a video yesterday and she was like, I don't really like the packaging. So it was already in my head when I opened up. I was like, oh, this is a cute little added thing.
So they didn't like the packaging of the Good Fortune box? Or
No. This was of their opening of their subscription box.
Oh, I know.
Was
it's all about, it's all about right when you open up how you feel. And everyone loves the sticker too. So it's funny because we're starting to think like, do we order more of them? What do we do? People keep the stickers. People keep the paper fortunes. It's so funny.
Yeah. I was gonna try to show you, but
Yeah.
I was really careful with my sticker so I wouldn't ruin it.
That's so funny. Yeah. So
It
I
says
wrote that. Yeah.
created for online teachers by online teachers.
Yeah, so I was just sitting watching TV with my son and I wrote that and I sent it to Sam and I was like, what do you think? Do you think we can add this on to like an Instagram post? And she was like, let's put it on a sticker. I was like, okay. So it's just fun how it just kind of, yeah, it's weird to see your handwriting though, just kind of like leave your house.
Mine looks like a 5-year-old. That's why I taught kindergarten.
See? If you get the iPad, all of it just it works for you. Just as long as you're
Wow.
going the right direction, it helps you out.
Nice. Oh, Cindy Bennett's here. Hey, Cindy. She said she just opened up hers today. She won hers through a giveaway from
Wow.
Paula.
Oh,
And
fun.
she has her video up. I watched it earlier.
Oh, I gotta go
Yay.
watch that now. These unboxing videos give us life. It was funny because when we first decided that we were gonna send these out, we thought if someone could just make a boomerang, like opening it, that would be so cool. And now people are like doing full videos on
What's
it.
a boomerang?
Like when it like clicks back and forth, like on Instagram, like when someone like you know what I'm talking about. So it's where you hold hold the camera down and you make like a small movement and then all of a sudden it goes back and forth and back and forth. So like a boomerang.
Oh, is that how they do it?
Yeah, it's a setting on Instagram.
I'm too old for this. I don't know.
We'll go offline, Kasie. I'll teach you all the things. Right? It's okay. Yeah.
And she's gonna teach me a special filter. I won't call her out on her filter right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. This is what I look like in real life.
That's like all the memes on VIPKid when with the filter and then you go to the old classroom and you're like,
oh yeah, you better believe that. Yeah, because it was funny that one time I was like, update your app. I'm like, nah, update your app or you can't use the filter. Yep.
Done.
Done. I will do that. Thank you.
So do you use your iPad to teach?
No, I'm in my laundry room, so I have a full desktop
right.
set up in here. Yeah, it's a lot.
Cindy runs the iPad group, Cindy Bennett.
Oh,
the VIPKid iPad, and I tell you, my iPad has saved me so many times.
I'm telling you what, yeah. And if you don't have it within arm's length, you kind of feel like you're missing something because you're like, I need to make sure it's here just in case I might possibly need it. Yes.
Once I needed it, and it was on the other side of the house. So ever since then, it's like before I go to bed, it's got to be here.
Yes, it has to be here. Exactly. See, you know.
Okay, let's see. Love the new teacher box. Paige said, hello, Amanda L. Thanks for joining us. Kelly said, I have a good family friend who was a top manager there. Was that?
I wonder what we were talking about before. Oh, Burlington Coat Factory, probably.
Oh, Kelly. Sorry. Oh, Paige said she's on Instagram. Hey, Paige Howell. Yes. Paige, is it on YouTube yet? Because that's how I always find her. How are Paige and I not Instagram friends? We're both taking the same course for branding and learning all of this stuff.
Oh, fun.
And my Instagram, I have like 200 and something followers, but I don't know how to use it. So it's like, here I am. That's it. It's pictures of me walking.
And that's where you got to start. To try to, It's a lot of extra work. Yeah. What is our color palette? What are our themes? And you're like,
wow. Yeah.
Wow.
YouTube has taken up most of my time, I will say.
Yeah.
Let's see. Paige said, I didn't know there was a fortune in the colorful fortune cookie.
Yes. Yeah, the one that Sam
one?
folds those. Yeah, there's a fortune in there.
Yeah, I opened mine last night.
Yeah,
it's on my video page.
Out. Yeah.
I don't know where I put all those little things. Oh, here's my fortune cookie.
Sam and her husband. Yes, they do that together.
Nice. It's a family bonding.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I have used the paper fortune as rewards. I need more.
Yes. They use them. Yes. There's a couple people who have said, I'm saving them, so I'm waiting to get 5 because now I can do it. So can we move this along? Yeah.
Putting it in my reward box.
Yeah.
Right now. It's there ready to go.
We might have to do that. Just one time, send out 5 fortune cookies and say, there's your reward.
Oh, that could be in the new teacher box.
There you go. 5 fortune cookies. There you go. Kasie, you're just writing it for us. Look at that.
I learned something new on these videos all the time. Like, I never would have thought to use those as props or rewards.
Oh, yeah.
What is my Instagram page? Adventures with Kasie.
Ooh,
Adventure.
that sounds exciting.
Wait, Adventures with Kasie is my new website page. I'll look it up.
Ooh, you have a website. Look at you go.
I do. I'm working on the website a lot because I'm in that course. We're taking it
Mhm.
step by step. It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's ran by Nancy Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So let's
awesome.
see. Where am I? Oh, Amanda said I subscribed today. Excited for my first box.
Yay!
So if anybody decides they want to subscribe today, Rachel and Sam have given me, my code is Kasie, Kasie, all caps.
Use
Yes.
it. Use it.
So it's $5 off, which actually covers the shipping.
Exactly. And we for the first 2 months we gave out a lot of codes like that were themes of the box or whatever, and now we've stopped doing that, so it's only through affiliates. Yeah.
Good.
So only through other subscribers, because who better to tell you about the box than someone who actually had it. So
Right?
yeah.
Yes, definitely. So yay, Amanda. I can't wait to find out what are in the next box. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Well,
So.
there's a clue in this box. There's a clue in this box. There's one thing that doesn't fit in there, so you've got to figure out, and that's why you know the theme for next month.
What?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going back to my unboxing video and figuring it out.
Yeah, there's something that doesn't fit.
Okay, you need it for your post. You need my Instagram for your post. Teaching adventures _ VIPKid.
Oh, that's a fun one.
My son did it. I didn't set it up.
Well,
He's like,
hey,
Mom, this is not a good Instagram name. Let me fix something for you. I'm like, okay.
there you go.
So let's see. Amanda said, I needed my iPad the other day and my daughter had it. I had to make a dash to her room and get it.
Oh man. Yep.
Oh, Amanda, was it you with the gardening with your daughter the other day? I think it was her. It's so cute. She has pictures of them gardening. I loved it. So, all right. I made it through the chat, even though we went there too soon, but I love getting their questions. And Paige is right. We talked the other day. Normally I do a fire round, and then I get the questions from the chat. But then I have questions like where Kelly said,
I was a manager.
what was the statement? Right. And then I'm what was that
what was it that we were? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of trying to hit the chat sooner.
Refining the skill. It's fluid.
Oh, this was a question that I've been asked twice now. Is it possible to order one box, or is it only monthly subscriptions right now?
Oh, of course you can order one box. There's a couple different options. Number one, you can log it in as a gift, and it's only one box, and then it never renews. Or you can order it and then skip a month, or you can order it and then cancel. So
Okay.
yeah, you can do all three of those things. Or you can just order it and keep getting it. Whatever works for your own life. And it's actually fun because we of course don't want cancellations, but when you cancel, you normally put a reason why. I cannot tell you how many cool reasons that people have canceled. Buying a new house, right? Someone's like, I'm buying a new house, we got to buckle down. Well, we do like this mini dance for you. You're buying a new house. That's amazing. But I would never have known that about this teacher if she wasn't part of the Good Fortune community. Or someone's pregnant, can't say who, someone's pregnant, so then they skip the box. And so it's like, yes, that's so exciting. Right? So we always email that, sorry you're canceling, but how exciting. So it's fun because I would have never known these things about these different teachers. And I feel like, who makes a connection through a canceled or skipped month box? Like, that's crazy, but it's becoming that, and that's what's fun.
Good. That's good to know. Oh, Amanda said yes, it was her and her daughter. So cute.
Gardening, yes.
Wow, I think. Oh, what is Weibo?
Oh, so it's the equivalent to Facebook in China. So it's, how we have WeChat, that's more like Twitter, because you can only do like these small little blurbs, and Weibo's more like the full stories that you would find on Facebook.
I thought WeChat was the equivalent of Facebook.
No, because it's only your friends can see what you have. only the people that follow you. So it's like Twitter if you had a private Twitter. So it's only so many
Oh.
characters. But Facebook, you can put all the pictures, you can put videos, you can do all that, and that's Weibo. Yeah. So there's a lot more on the Weibo side of it because it's just wide open.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yes.
realize that. I totally just
It's a whole nother.
totally just skip back to that because I had it underlined to ask you on the side of my notes. Karen wants to know if I can post the link to get the box. Yes. What's the
Yes.
link for the box?
So the link is thegoodfortunebox.cratejoy.com.
Wait, the Good Fortune Box.
.cratejoy.com.
Crate.
CRATEJOY.com.
The goodfortunebox.cratejoy.com. And I don't know why I always sing things. I don't even. And then my code is my name. So pretty cool, Karen. Yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. And you got to see a little bit of what was in the box this month, but there's more in there than what we talked about. Yeah, we didn't go through everything.
We didn't go through everything. Yeah.
And now I need to find out what's not in place.
Yeah, there's one of these where you think, oh, this was cute, but yeah, it doesn't match everything else, and that's how you know what the theme is for the next month.
Is that like that? Is there a mystery in the boxes?
This is the first time we've done it, so we're gonna see, and you're the first person I've told that to, so we'll see. We're gonna post that tomorrow.
Okay. Hey, Kelly and Cindy, we've got some messaging to do.
You've got some sleuthing to do here. Yeah, you got to figure out.
So much fun. Oh, I love that kind of stuff. See, you've got me hooked. Okay, so, well, usually I take the fire round, but we've already done it. Guys, if you have any other questions, please put them in the chat now. And we're going to go over the last 3 questions, and then I'll check the chat one more time.
Perfect.
Sound good, Rachel?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I always ask, what do you think are qualities of a good teacher?
Oh, patience, caffeine addiction.
Oh, sorry. I really laughed. Yes, I'm a good teacher.
Yes, you have to be. And self-care. I think that is one of the most important things because you just have to. You just kind of have to stop. And, self-care can mean anything for anyone, whether it's taking a walk, taking a bath, sitting, watching Tiger King, whatever your self-care is. Do it.
I don't even know what the Tiger King is.
Rachel,
it's like you speak a different language.
I know.
All these things, I have no idea.
Whatever your self-care is, Netflix or whatever, you have to know that you are doing something pretty extraordinary for your family, bringing in this income when everyone else is sleeping or when the whole rest of our country is sleeping. Right. And you've got to take time to do something for yourself. And I think that is the quality of a smart teacher. And I think that that's a quality of any teacher, I think, because you give yourself so much, and it's always good to do something. So it's fun to see these teachers really start saying, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do this for me. And I think that that's important for a teacher, but patience. This is, but I feel like that's every teacher everywhere. You got to have that patience because had one of those today, actually. I thought I'm going to open up some short notice. Here I go. I got a Starlight trial. So I was like, okay, this is cool. These are always really great students because they just had that lesson and now they're here. I'm all, hi, my name is Teacher Rachel. What's your name? My name, Rachel. I was like, good, that's my name. My name's Teacher Rachel. What's your name? Rachel. Yes. So we just went with it, but it's like, you have to be flexible and patient. And that is
hard when the parents can't tell me their name. like
no one can. No one can.
Me, Kasie, you come on.
I know, and I did everything,
Tarzan,
and then
Jane.
I tried I tried to do the puppet. Rachel Meg, and she was like, Rachel Meg. I was like, yeah, here we go.
I love it.
Oh yes, that's when you just are like 20 minutes. Yay, these are shorter than normal classes.
I have to say, I had a principal once that talked about self-care and taking care of your family first. And he told us that you take care of your family and you'll be a better teacher.
Yes.
So, yes. Yeah, he was awesome, an amazing admin.
I mean, anybody else like a little bit guilty, or just me that like I'm so nice to the students online and my own kids, I'm like, stop it. So it's funny because this morning, as I'm like being so chipper and nice, and then my own kids, I'm like, will you please stop? I was like, okay, well, you don't pay me. So yeah, but sometimes you do have to kind of look back and go, a whole lot nicer to these students in China than I am. So it's so true. It's so true. You gotta get those four walls first.
Yeah.
And once you do that and those are set, then you can help others. Yeah.
hmm My kids used to be like, can we just leave the classroom? Because they would spend hours in there after school with me and everything. And I'm like, oh, so I really had to be conscious. My
Yeah.
friend, as an adult, still remembers being stuck in her mom's classroom all the time.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
really try to make it a point, but
Yeah. You can only do so much.
yeah. So where do you see yourself with VIP Kid or the Good Fortune Box in 5 years?
Oh.
I'm all
Oh,
about like 5 year goals
yeah.
and stuff.
Look
So
at you. Okay, mom, thanks. Um
okay, Nancy Taylor may have had a bug in my ear about my goals, but I've always been a
yeah.
goal setter.
Yeah. So 5 years, Good Fortune Box, we hope that we are serving online teachers and classroom teachers,
Oh,
because we do
fun.
think that this Chinese culture and just culture outside of your own neighborhood is really important. So whether that be just a cultural box with all different types of cultures, or just really honed in on Chinese culture, we haven't decided yet, but that's definitely something that's on our radar and how that works. And teaching with VIP Kid, I hope I still am, because that's the flexibility of it. You can do it and do other things.
Mhm.
So yeah, I hope I'm still giving a couple hours every morning to these students. I really hope I am.
Yeah,
That would
I love
be,
it too.
yeah,
They're so cute.
I,
For the most part, they're a lot of fun.
for the most part.
Although I don't want to see my little friend with his scissors in his nose anymore.
Yeah, that's not the fun ones.
He does things just to see my reactions.
Mhm.
So I kind of have to ignore him, but that one I couldn't.
Yeah.
But he's always done stuff to get reactions out of me. Normally I'm just like, man, whatever.
Yeah, like, yeah, try it. It's
I've
cool.
got kids.
And yeah, I'm over here, you're over there. It's fine. But yeah, when something like that, you're like, okay, that's that critical safety button that I'm gonna push now.
No, I told him to stop and his mom was there and she never did.
Oh my
But he's
goodness.
like 11 or 12.
Oh, okay.
He's big.
Okay.
He's
So yeah,
just
he's getting a rise out of you. That's
Mhm.
okay. That makes sense.
Yep. So last one, what is your favorite teaching or business resource?
Ooh, that's a good one. Um, Teaching resource would be the prop group. That's for sure.
Oh, that is a good group. Yeah.
That is a one-stop shop. I love it. I love it. I love it. And everybody's just so nice. That's,
Yeah.
and that's where I got my start with my Etsy shop. Is there was giveaway Wednesday, and so I did a giveaway on there, and then I mean everyone's just so supportive. That's for
Oh,
sure.
good.
And just resource in general. Hmm, anything that has to do with air fryer meals. If I can find a good Pinterest post on some air fryer meals, I am here for it. If you got one, link it below, because that is where we are at in our life. That air
I have
fryer.
never used one.
Oh, it's a perfect eggs every morning, like hard boiled eggs. The like you
Huh.
just run it under the water and the whole shell just whoop comes right off. It's
Oh, that's a
amazing.
good one.
Yeah, dinner's amazing. Yeah, so anything that has to do with the air fryer, that's my resource for life.
I'm laughing at Paige. I'm sorry. She cracks me up. Paula said, I subscribe to the Good Fortune box for me. It's like Christmas every month. I've heard her say that before too.
That's so
Yeah, she
sweet.
loves it. And I wish I was as wise as Rachel. Wait, I wish I was as wise at 30 as Rachel is. That's from Paige.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Thank you.
Yes, super cute. Paige rocks. Well, that is all I have in the chat. That's all I have on my notes. So,
Look at us
anything else
ending
you
on
want to
time. I'm so
plug
proud
or
of us.
anything that I didn't think of?
I don't think so. We plugged the box. We plugged Jordan. Oh, if any teachers are like, yes, I have something and I want to get it in the box, or I want to be a featured
Oh,
teacher,
yeah.
shoot us an email. There is a link that we put back in our Instagram a while back, but just
Mhm.
shoot us an email, and we got to find a way to get teachers in there. And I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of times teachers are saying something like, I can't make this many of them. That's fine.
Right.
we'll figure it out. And that's really what we're trying for this next box is that's what we're wrestling with. We have a whole list of items. We really want to pack it full of some teacher stuff from teachers, especially with what's going on now. And we feel like
Right.
we're in this for a bit. So let's really kind of lean into that teachers helping teachers. And
Right.
so if you are a teacher that has a resource or you have something that you would love to put in there or you have an idea, reach out to us because
Mhm.
we're sitting around racking our brains too. So if we can all join together and do this, then that would be great.
Good. And Paula just mentioned something that makes me want to go to your Etsy shop.
Uh-oh.
She said Rachel makes great stars for rewards. She did some that I asked for.
Oh yeah. So one time when I was trying to figure out how to make these stars, I posted in the props group. Does anybody have any star ideas? I can make them, and it just completely blew up with all these people wanting stars. So they're not in the Etsy shop; they're in the files in the prop
Oh,
group.
they're in the files.
Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
She
You know,
didn't say Etsy. I just assumed that's
ah,
what she meant.
no, no,
So,
no. We found out that the way that we design shirts and the program that we uses makes perfect stars, and so we were able to
wow.
do that. So we try to do that a couple times to
Oh,
be able to
good.
help. Yeah,
I haven't
it's funny.
even, I have to go back in there and look. I haven't made any in so long because I've been
Yeah,
using the same rewards, but there's so many of them
exactly.
that I
You just
haven't had to
cycle
switch them
through.
out. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the
Oh,
beauty of it.
what's the name of your Etsy shop?
Mm, Ip Designs. It was Ip Vinyl, but then because then I was pressing them and then I was pressing 60, 70 shirts at my kitchen table and I was like, this is too much. So then that's when I reached out to the person in our town. So now it's Ip Designs. IPP.
IP?
IPP Designs. Yeah.
IPP Designs. Good. She did it on a Facebook group. Yes. Thank you, Paula.
Yeah.
What Facebook page? The level one props.
No,
No,
no, she
props.
the digital props and no, physical prop. They changed the name of it recently.
It's the one
2D
from,
props and rewards, I think is what.
what'd you say it was?
I think it's 2D props and rewards. Let's see if I can.
I was just gonna say I might be able to share my screen if I get it up there.
Let me see. Yep, VIPKid printable and digital props unofficial.
All
It's
right,
got
let's see.
30,000 members in it. A that's a
Okay, can
great
you say it one more
resource.
time? VIPKid.
Printable and digital props unofficial.
I must be part of it.
Oh, I bet you are. Yeah, I bet.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
here. Should I share it?
yeah. Go right
Might as
ahead.
well call somebody else's
I'm telling
screen out
you,
too.
why
I'm
not?
all about it.
That's fun.
All about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still learning, guys. Oh, I have to go to you first. Okay, I'm going to share my screen really quick. Let me know if it works. um, no, I don't see it on here now. I just went to it through Facebook and now I don't see it on here. Let me try one more time. Ah, I see it. Ha! Sorry, guys. Learning live. It's always fun.
Hey, that's how you do it. That's how you learn it.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Ah, there it goes. Yeah.
You can see it?
That's it.
Yay!
Yeah. So then you go over there to the left-hand side to files.
Okay.
Yep. And then that's how they're able to access the files that were just uploaded. Or you go over to announcements. I think this is
Okay.
right up at the top. Yep. And then that's going to take you to the link. There you go. The drive.
Mhm.
And that has all of the props there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Great.
it's just a whole brain of people, brain of teachers working together. And so they make a bunch of props, put them on here, and then everybody can share them. It's amazing.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Paige does a great job with that one. That's another Paige.
Paige Howell?
Payge.
Oh,
But I don't think that's her
I don't,
actual.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I think you might know her by Teacher Samantha. She's the one that she's the admin of there. But yeah,
I don't
she's the
know.
one that runs that page. And so she does a lot of like green screen and shows you how to do that. So
Oh,
yeah,
good.
way above my understanding. So we
Right.
leave that to the professionals.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much in the chat for joining
Yes,
us and
this was
sticking with us.
fun.
I don't even know how long we've been here. It's
We're
12:30.
exactly at an hour. Look at us. I'm telling you, we're good at
Okay,
this.
I'm gonna say my goodbye, and you know what? I don't have my sticky note. I've been practicing my goodbyes because normally I'm like, oh, I found it. Normally I'm like, okay, goodbye. So I'm trying to practice my outro. Do you know teacher Kristen from Kristen's Classroom
Yes, yes. Mhm.
on YouTube? Yeah, she gave me my outro to practice and say goodbye instead of just leaving.
Ooh. Well, there you
So
go. All right, take it
I've been
away.
practicing. All right. Oh, she's okay. One more thing. You can get lost looking at all those props.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
Oh,
Paula.
a whole afternoon can be gone from that. Yes.
Okay, guys. Ooh, it's not the right one, so I'm just gonna do it from memory. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching our live today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and help our YouTube algorithm. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you know when we go live again. And last, let us know. Yes, let us know in the comments, or let me know in the comments anything else you'd like to see on my channel. That's it. Thank
Yay,
you,
that was
Rachel.
amazing. Look at you. Professional. I love it.
I'm learning. I'm trying. All right. Have a great one. Thank you
You
so much.
too.
I'm
Bye.
loving it. Bye.
Thanks.